All right, good morning, y'all. Just getting set up here. I come to another spot like I did my last video where I was talking about what I call wintering spots. This is kind of it's another stretch riprap bank that I'm going to fish, and it kind of ties into what we fished into last week. The only thing that I did different this time is I come up just a little bit shallower. Of course, we've had 70-degree days the last 3 or 4 days, so it kind of seems like the fish have kind of started to trend a little shallower, just like they did last week. And then of course today we're going to have absolutely no current. I mean, we're not going to have anything to speak of for sure. So I'm going to come up here because it's like it's a riprap bank, then it's shallow, like a shallow flat that then dumps off to the channel. So I'm going to hug that edge of the channel, the ledge, so to speak, and then let a couple rods kind of hang out up here. I'll have one straight down the edge of the channel or the ledge, then I'll have a couple of them out. But I'm going to average about 30 foot of water today because it will come up and down and stuff like that. But I scanned a little bit of it, and I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of fish. So we're just going to see, because I see some good marks, I've seen some good shadows, I've seen some good stuff, but still got to get them to bite. I caught some fresh skipjack. I caught some this morning. Not too long, matter of fact, not too long ago. Caught my last one probably about 10 minutes ago. So we got good fresh bait. I think that's going to be key. The stuff I was using last time was about almost 3 days old. So, but the only thing I'm doing different as far as setup wise is I went with a different type of rattle for this trip, which, you know, pretty much everybody sells these things, and I like them. You know, they're loud enough. You know, put a couple of them on there, just see what happens. I'm still testing out this whole rattle thing. I believe there's something to it certain times of year, but then again, you know, I don't fish it a whole lot to give you guys a really good, you know, average of what I catch and don't catch with them. But it's the same thing. These two inside boards are going to have this same rattle on it, and we're going to give it a shot. But we're going to drag. Okay, like I was saying, I'm going to start off at 0.2, 0.3. We may bump it up, just depends on what the fish want. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this last rod in the water, and hopefully we can drag something up nice. I kind of got a feeling today's going to be a big fish day. You know, it's kind of, we're going to have high skies, no current. I mean, worst possible conditions, really, if you want to think about numbers of fish. But I just got a feeling there's one we're going to run into that we're going to be pretty proud of. So I'm hoping that pans out. Oh, there's a fish. There's a fish. He hit it while the boat was rocking. That's weird. Unless the hook just snagged him. I guess that's probably the case. Not a big one at all. No, he ate the bait. I'll be dang. Well, good deal. Good deal. Right, ain't nothing like it. What do they call them? Skunk busters? Ain't nothing like a good skunk buster. You ain't gonna open your mouth, are you? Well, dang it. I don't. Alright. Heck yeah. Not a bad one to start the morning. I need to get a lot bigger than that though. But I'll take him. I will definitely take him. He ate that. Well, he tried to eat that big old head. There was no way he was going to get that head in his mouth. Absolutely no way he was going to get that head in his mouth. There's a fish. Here we go. Out there in the channel. All right, he's not a monster. Definitely not a monster, but a fish. I seen him hit it, but I didn't know if he was going to take it or what the deal was. Yeah, I think he's just down there twirling. Don't think he's a dink, but don't think he's a monster. See if I can get him up over that line. Yeah, he was out there in the channel. I say channel, it's not very deep out there, this part of the channel. Hopefully I can get him up over that other line. Well, he's not a bad one. No. No, he's not a bad one. A little bit bigger than I thought he was. Come on, buddy. Golly. I know. He said that old triple thread hook got me good. Yeah, he's not a bad one. Oh, yeah. Oh, you are destined to be a big fish someday. That's a fact. Little head on him. Yeah, he is. I mean, look at, I can't say enough about these triple thread hooks, man. I really can't. They are some good hooks. Yeah. See, I need to mention also that you can see how clean this fish is. Well, this bottom through here is it's pretty solid. It's like a, I ain't gonna say sand, but it's a hard bottom. It's not really a mud bottom. So again, that's last time I was out, that's kind of the bottom they were relating to as well. But yeah, he's a good one. I appreciate it, buddy. That's why these fish, you'll notice, I mean, there's going to be patches along here that's going to be, you'll see, they'll be a little muddy, but for the most part, this bottom has been like a pretty hard bottom. Fish on that one. Is he going to take it? I thought it was a fish. I guess it wasn't. Where are we drifting out to the unknown? Oh, there's a fish. God, dog. Yeah, he's not a monster. It's not this boat. Yeah, he's not a monster. I got hit on the suspended rod. I figured. All right, come on up here. Don't get tangled up in that other. Oh God, don't go that way. Yeah, a little bitty one. A little bitty one. But he had heart. He took it and he wanted it, so can't blame him for that. Oh God. There we go. Oh, that's a gooder fish there. That's a better fish there. Let me spot lock this boat. We got the wind working against me. Well, now he kind of gave up, unless he's swimming to me. Unless he's swimming to me, I guess that's, he sure hit like a better one. Nah, he done got me tangled up. That's what he done. Heck yeah. Oh, did he come out of it? Yeah, he come out of it. Oh, crazy blue is what this is. But he hit that rattles. He hit them rattles. Why you want to go that way? Oh God. There you go. Come back out this way. Come back out this way. Let me get you guys turned. It's a little bit better fish here. It's a little bit better fish here. It's no monster. Yep, he smacked the crap out of them rattles though. He is definitely net worthy. These guys my back. Yeah, he is definitely net worthy for sure. All right, come on, buddy. Let's get you in this boat. And I know you. God, them old hooks, boy, I'm gonna tell you. Oop, oop, oop. Yeah. Heck yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, he's definitely in the 30s. We'll get a weight on him just because I haven't weighed one in a while. Yeah, he wanted them rattles for sure. Yeah, he did. God, that hook, boy, I tell you it got him good, boys. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you. God. Heck yeah, look at him. Yeah, we got. Yeah, I knew you was gonna do that. I know. Chill out. I'm gonna get a weight on this one. Okay, so let's let this. He's about 30 pounds, right at it. He was bouncing between 29 and 30. All right, buddy. Appreciate it. There you go. Heck yeah. I'm saying these wintering spots, man, they're starting to turn on. I like seeing that. I really do. Because like I said, we're on a kind of a shallow flat. Now we're kind of starting to dump off. It gets a little bit deeper, then it'll get shallower again and stuff. But heck yeah. I seen my fish going back down straight to the bottom. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're kind of getting into what I drug last week, so I already kind of know what this spot's doing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn right back around and we're gonna go right back down to that green buoy and we're gonna re-drag that same stretch again. There was just too many fish. Of course we caught a few, but I'm just gonna show you that even though you catch fish, whatever, it doesn't mean you have to leave and go find somewhere else. We could go right back down there, well, and hopefully catch more fish. That's the plan anyway, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pack up, go back down there, throw some fresh bait out, and drag it back up and see if we can't catch us a few more. Because it just looked too good, and there was a lot of activity, a lot of fish down there, so we're gonna give it a shot. The only thing that's different between that spot and where we're getting into is back there, it's like I said, we still had that flat to come off, and it's shallower water. So we averaged about 30 foot back there. Where here, like we dumped off into 43 feet, and it's kind of like this the whole way down. So it'll be 43, and we got the, like I said, underwater points, stuff like that. But I'm gonna go back down there and re-drag that again. All right, I'm gonna go over how I hook these big heads. Now, a smaller skipjack head, you can get away with, you know, hooking them in the lips there. But if you think about it, if you got this hook sitting right there and you got that big old bait sitting behind it, anything that grabs that thing, this is just, that big head is gonna act like a wedge and push the mouth open. That hook's never gonna catch anything. So the best way that I've found to do these big heads, which I learned this when I was still fishing with white bass, just hook it right there, you know, because now you can see that if he grabs that bait, you know, whether he hits it head first or, you know, this way first, or if he hits it back that way first, it comes up underneath it or comes over top of it, he's going to get hooked. And there's no way that head's going to push that mouth open without that hook grabbing something. So that's how I like to hook them big heads. Ooh, there's a fish. Yeah, he's got it. He's not a monster, but it's another fish. He just hit it weird. Yeah, he's not a monster by no means. Hit it with a little less gusto than I want. Hit it with a little less gusto than I wanted. That's all right. So these little fish need some loving too. That's all right. What's up, buddy? God, dog, you are not going anywhere. That's a fact. And buried him right in the bone there. Yeah, wow, dang, y'all are just fat, boy. All that shad up there, I'd imagine. Thank you, buddy. Cool. Yep, that typically happens. I don't know how long I've been dragging this fish, but I remember seeing the old board was kind of laid back for a while. That's funny. Them old fish, man, you'll drag them for a mile if you let them. Because I did notice the board was hanging back some, but you know, I figured I had some leaves or something on the board. But this itty bitty thing, probably been down there, been dragging him a while. I've been dragging him a while. He's down there just you fish are something else sometimes, you know. Yeah, you've been on that. God, I've been dragging you a little bit. Those faces red. Well, you should have pulled harder or something. Let me know you was out there. Yeah, you gotta let me know you're out there, buddy. If not, then I'll just keep dragging you. I apologize for that. God dog, you weren't going nowhere though, were you? God dog. Yeah, next time pull harder. Let me know you're out there. There you go. Oop, there's a fish. There we go. He dang sure felt different in the beginning. That's a fact. Yeah, he definitely felt different in the beginning. But he was way up there shallow. Oh. Yeah, he was way up there shallow. Not a bad one. Not a monster, but not a bad one. Come here, buddy. Yeah. There we go. Ah. Okay, now we got it. Alrighty, appreciate it. Boy, you a pretty thing. You sure are. Let me get you back in there. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's going all right. Trying to work that trolling motor with this wind. Proving to be a little harder than I thought it was going to be. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out. We moved up here to this, which you could probably, I'll show you the bank, but you can see the bank, just how it's like, it's all mud back through there. Okay, well that carries out, out to where I'm fishing. And I thought, well, I don't know, I kind of gave it a shot to see if these fish would be pulling up to this stuff too, but they are not. I mean, there's a bunch of dinks. I mean, these dinks run me out of bait. I got one piece left. And I caught a few of them, but a lot of them just been a lot of small bites, just bait stealers. So I don't have enough bait to run around and find another spot. Besides that, I got to get going back to the house. But I did learn a few things today. So they are pulling up to the riprap pretty good, but it seemed like it's turning into more of a morning bite, and possibly an evening bite, late afternoon bite. So that's kind of cool, because for the longest, man, it was midday. If you get out of here before 11 o'clock, you're wasting time. If you stayed after 2, you were wasting time. So all that, is kind of letting me know that we're starting to move more into the fall pattern, which is good. We just got to get these water temps down, because we're almost 65 degrees today, but we got to get these water temps down. If we get these water temps down, these fish are they're gonna be a lot of fun. But we keep getting, like I said, we get warm days, we get cold days, we get warm days and cold days, and all that just kind of, you know, keeps us hovering about 60-degree water temp. But yeah, like I said, I come out here, I learned a few things, and these fish they're starting to get active. They are, but I come across just, I mean, huge balls of shad, and like I said, I wish I'd have thrown the net out, see how big they were. But I'll bet you they're you know, they're probably a whole bunch of them in between that 2 to 3 to 4 inch range. So that's a lot of competition. That is a lot of competition. You know, we're out here I'm trying to get them to, you know, hit my 5 or 6 little baits I got out here. So all they really got to do is just kind of hang out in one area, and they got all the food they need for the longest. So we'll see how that transitions. But we ended up with a decent fish today. Had a real good takedown, but I'm pretty sure that was it was either a gar or a striper, because I have been seeing stripers, and back where I was at, stripers like to hang out with, you know, they'll hang out on that riprap too, because obviously they're chasing the bait as well. So, but yeah, we'll see, because I know in the wintertime the stripers get running real good, and that's when, if you start finding stripers, that's where you want to start fishing. That's another thing I've learned on this river. But all in all, it was a pretty good day. I kind of burned up a little bit of time this morning catching bait, but it's no big deal. I think I burned up about an hour catching bait this morning, but that's all right. It's starting to get pretty thick too. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.